brother needs to be with these streets, and I can't find him. And that's bad for all of us. Kanan, your shit with Ronnie been dead. You're done.
I can make phone calls. There's places they can take you.
Hello, darkness.
Your mom's just fucking with our investment.
I can solve every murder on the south side.
You say one more fucking syllable and you dead.
Marvin, don't let her kill me.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Let me make sure everything's straight. Okay. Shout out to everybody coming through this morning. Your boy had to come in here a little early this morning, man. But I definitely appreciate everybody gonna be coming through, joining me. Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 9, Home to Roost review. I did say I was gonna wait and do the live for the season finale, which I am still gonna do a live for the season finale, but being that I had some things going on with my video editor, I said, why not? I'm gonna just go ahead and do a live. So yeah, we here. I'm working on my Patreon channel with me and the DR. So we're gonna be doing live watch parties, live listening parties for new music, new albums, new TV shows, new movies. Speaking of TV shows, one of the first ones I'll probably be doing is the season finale of Raising Kanan, as far as a live watch party on the Patreon channel. It's under review right now, but once they go through, make sure y'all come through. You know what I'm saying? You want to support the Low Key Cave. It's only going to be $1 a month. So make sure y'all come through. Exclusive content that won't be on the YouTube channel. And if I do put it on the YouTube channel, it probably won't be on there for like weeks or months outside of it already being on Patreon and you getting to see it first. So I'm going to give y'all more details on that later on. But before we get into this review, you already know, man, rest in peace to Unique Southside Jamaica Queens, man. Definitely, man. Once again, we still ain't got nobody yet. So I'm not saying this nigga gonna pop up on the season finale, but I'm just saying we ain't got like just that official confirmation yet. That's all I'm saying. But once again, man, I appreciate anybody that's coming through. We started this off with your boy Lulu, man. Lulu out here still drunk binging. That's all he know how to do, but he going even farther and beyond this extent to where he was at, being that the nigga is being chased by these demons. He just did what he did to Scrap Mom. Then you got to think about everything else he done leading up to that moment. The fact that he had to kill Kanan's best friend, D-Wiz. Then he had to take out Scrap. Well, he didn't take out Scrap, but he was a part of that whole assassination as far as, you know, Rock killing Scrap. And the fact that Scrap wasn't no snitch. Now he dealing with all of that, man. All that shit just piling up on him. But your boy out here robbing liquor stores now while he already drunk. Like Lou, like, bro, y'all ever seen the Temptations? Like Lulu was really out here on it. Like, I ain't had a sound for that, being that, you know, copyright, whatever, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting at. But anyway, man, he all over the place. He is all over the place, and I don't know how this is going to turn out for my man, but we going to see, because towards the end of this episode, it's a lot of theories, but I feel like I can kind of indicate where they're going with this as far as with Lulu, but we're going to talk about it. Your boy Ronnie out here. I'm like, do Ronnie even know Juliana is dead? I'm guessing he do, but they didn't give no indication outside of her cousin popping up on Ronnie, letting him know that, yo, you pretty much done. Anything you had going on with my cousin, whether it was doing the work or her giving you supply or y'all having a romantic relationship, all that shit is dead, being that she is dead. And the fact that Juliana's cousin was going to kill him. But I think it was the whole thing with him not knowing that Juliana was moving weight outside of coming to him and going around him. So, yeah. But Snap and Pop end up pretty much vouching for Ronnie, being that they got a business arrangement. They don't want Juliana's cousin to take him out. But he lets him know, like, you done. You ain't doing shit around here. So you better thank your associates, because I was going to ace your ass too. And your boy Ronnie just staring his ass down. Goddamn Ronnie Myers. I was waiting on him to do, I ain't gonna front, I want him to do like some John Wick shit. Because I'm saying he just like a posing figure. Like he seemed like he got this type of reputation and intimidation or some shit like that, being that he did get his ass beat by his little brother. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I was just waiting on him to pull some shit off like that, but I know it wouldn't have been believable, and then it would have been all over the place. But anyway, yeah, they don't pretty much put your boy out of business. Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign. He got a little cameo in here as far as working with Ronnie. Rock Jukebox, man. Once again, you know with everything Jukebox dealing with, as far as her mother being dead, and the fact that, I mean, Rock is somewhat that mother figure. But I did like this conversation because, you know, Juke does kind of go into the whole thing with trying to ask about Kanan, but it's more so was the Army situation because she get that letter. And I'm telling you, this is going to come into play outside of the whole FBI investigation or whatever, because we going to get into it as far as her doing the interrogation thing. And I think the group not going to throw her out. I don't think the woman is going to dismiss her from the group either just because of this situation. I'm thinking it's going to be this Army situation. I'm telling you. But Rock pretty much trying to have a conversation with her, just trying to see where her head at, and being, do she really want to go to this Army thing? But you can see that Juke, she want to do the singing thing. At first, she was trying to do the Army thing with everything that was going on, especially outside of even just dealing with Nicole. But the fact that the girl, Burke, you know, the cop that she kind of had a little, not really relationship with, but she was, you know what I'm saying, in and out with her, she did. So she was trying to get out of New York. But now, seeming like this girl group could actually work, seem like she don't want to do that. But like I said, old buddy done told her, like, you signed a contract and this is the Army. Like, they will come scoop your ass up. Once again, I think it's going to be an AWOL situation when it comes to Jukebox. But we want to see, man. But once again, I just like the dynamic between Rock and Juke, and the fact that, you know, when Juke does try to bring up Kanan, Rock is like, nah, I don't want to talk about Kanan. I want to see what's going on with you. I want to make sure I'm here with you because, you know, she basically mentions that she's been talking about Kanan or Jukebox all her life, but that's her cousin. Jukebox really care about Kanan, but your boy out here on his own time, in which we're going to talk about. Famous got some things going on, man. Lulu, in the club situation he got going on with the woman, he got some connections. And she reaches out to somebody who obviously a music executive or a record label owner. He obviously got some type of business with music and he got a lot of money. So he hearing this tape from Famous and he want to try to do something with Famous. I want to see how this about to play out because it's the whole situation with him and Kanan, which we're going to get to with that shit with Ronnie. But this is what I'm saying about the tape and the fact that he pretty much hop into the situation as far as what he did. And I'm wondering once this song actually get out, is Kanan gonna have to deal with this situation or him and Ronnie? Like I'm telling you, how is this gonna play out as far as him pretty much admitting to the crimes that he has did? And Kanan told him, don't say shit to nobody else, don't even tell nobody else this again. So that's definitely gonna be interesting to see how that play out. So your boy Famous out here trying to get him a Def Jam deal, man. So I wonder if they're gonna start to try to go into the whole thing with the music again too. And as far as using the music, you know what I'm saying, as an investigation. Marvin. Marvin out here looking for Lulu, man. Lulu is nowhere to be found, and we already know Lulu's still out here drunk binging. He out here doing what he doing. But it's the whole thing with them trying to come up around him before anybody else get across him, especially the police. So Lulu already been talking, and I was trying to see where they was going to go with this situation as far as just the whole thing with Lulu. I don't think they taking him to rehab. I'm going to get to it, but I don't think they killing him, man. They ain't killing him. But once again, man, Marvin, man, it's everything that's going on around Marvin that he don't know about, and the fact that he's still trying to look for his brother. But once again, I think that's the smart move. I think the whole thing with Rock trying to make sure she trying to just concentrate on business. That's the whole thing with Rock lately. Let's focus on the business. Let's make sure we're getting everything done because they done blackmailed old buddy. So now they're able to move the product through these trucks as far as the Chinese stores. At the same time, he out here trying to look for Lulu because Lulu already been talking. Somebody else who been running around talking. Bert father, he owned one. And after he had the conversation with Nicole's daddy, finding out that, you know, Howard went over there pretty much told him to go do what he did, you know, with the internal affairs. Now he feeling like he got something. And now he pretty much bringing it to the captain. And now they pretty much putting a lot of things together because now you got Jukebox coming back into the conversation because of her connection to Marvin being that that's his daughter. So now a lot of things starting to come together, boy, but I can't wait to get to my boy Howard. Bravo. We gonna talk about Howard, man. Y'all got to give him some credit, bro. If it was, once again, everybody is done if it wasn't for Howard, bro. Everybody is done. And Howard, I get it, bro. you gotta, man, once again, Howard is not a good character. He's not a good guy. He was messing with an underage girl for one. Rock is an informant. We gotta remember Rock was telling, but she was a kid. It's a dynamic situation with that. But as far as when we're talking about right now, and the fact that once again she coming to Howard about Lulu, and it's like, nigga, are you serious? Like, I'm sorry, what I'm looking at it from Howard's point of view now. Like, bro, are you serious, bro? Come on now, man. You telling me your drunk ass brother still out here doing what he doing, and y'all can't keep a lock on this nigga. But Rock is basically coming to Howard and letting him know she need him to pretty much put some of his cop buddies out here and get him off through the streets. Before he really started to go talking again. Once again, Howard, and the way he maneuvered, I don't wonder how is this going to play out, because I think Howard is going to get to one point where it's like, I'm going to just make sure Kanan straight. The rest of y'all going to, because he's going to have a conversation with Rock, which we're going to talk about. But yeah, I get it though, man, because damn, this nigga's got to make sure he keeping the task force off his ass. Not only that, all the connections that lead to him being a dirty cop. But hey, your boy, I'm telling you, if it's a maze, how we gonna get out that shit? Oh, this bitch ass nigga Gerald, man. Marvin, man. Once again, you knew it was gonna be something going on with Marvin when you had him coming in being this good ass father, a good ass friend. The fact that he damn near playing a stepdaddy to Gerald kids. I mean, dude, just the character development with Marvin, the transformation with Marvin from season 1 into now. I mean, we remember the whole fight between Marvin and Jukebox, and like how mad we was at Marvin. Like, you put your hands on your daughter, but now looking at the way he's just did this whole transformation, that's all I'm saying. But you knew this, anything ain't gonna go wrong. Everything is gonna go wrong. Ain't nothing gonna go good for none of these characters, being that we know who Jukebox and Kanan become. Everything gonna go bad. But anyway, we pretty much got your boy Marvin showing up, and Gerald out here trying to get some more information, because you know he's still writing this punk ass story that he faking about, because you know he working for the cops, being that they got his ass for some type of drugs, more than likely, being that you know he out here basing. But Marvin and them grapes. And by the way, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but when Marvin eating them grapes, they green and then they turn a different color. Like they switched the grapes out to a different. Anyway, it was just some little shit I noticed. I'm just letting y'all know. But yeah, man, it's just a conversation they having, because Gerald's still trying to get this information. And the cops putting that pressure on him, but you could tell that he really trying to push Marvin away, because he pretty much telling Marvin, like, you know what? I think I done got all the information I need. I think we need to chill. And Marvin pretty much like, you trying to break up with me? Like, this ain't how a friendship work. And once again, you just want to jump through the TV and grab Gerald ass, because you hear how the fact that Marvin, the dedication to the friendship, and the fact that he really care about this nigga, man. Not only the fact that he doing this because, you know, old girl, you know, the woman that was running the group that got shot or whatever, that Marvin was trying to build a relationship with, but it's the whole fact that dude actually trying to have this transformation, but the relationship he actually got with Gerald and his kids. That's what really make you mad about Gerald ass, man. Anyway, Ronnie Myers. Ronnie pissed. And the fact that Famous just showed up at the wrong time, because Ronnie already mad about that work. He ain't getting no more. Juliana dead, and he knew Rock had something to do with this shit. So he already hot. But Famous showing up because Famous looking for Lulu, because the guy who pretty much trying to do this record deal, or trying to get a track done, or whatever business he's trying to do with Famous, he need Lulu there too, because, you know, Lulu produced the record or whatever. So he pretty much trying to get some information for Kanan, and Ronnie ain't trying to hear none of this shit. Ronnie ain't got no work. And Famous, like, man, you always talking. All you do is talk. But man, you could tell Kanan's starting to feel bad. Not only that though, I think Kanan's, I don't know if he getting irritated with Ronnie a little bit. And that's another thing. Ronnie, do you stay with Kanan now? Like, dude, what's going on with this? Like, I thought you had your the spot that you took from Unique and his baby mama. So what's going on with that? Do you stay with this nigga now? But Kanan basically tells Famous to come to the mall, because, you know, Jukebox got a performance there. And Ronnie whole thing is like, nigga, we ain't got no work. Why the fuck is you going to the mall? But Kanan, hey, Kanan, like, motherfucker, don't worry about shit I got going on. Once again, I want to see how this going to play out, because is it a whole thing with Ronnie feeling? I think Ronnie respects Kanan for the fact that he can't control him. And I think it's a whole thing with the fact that Kanan don't fear Ronnie. But I want to see how it's going to play out because of the fact that, they don't got to work and the fact that it seems like he can't control Kanan. And I don't know if this whole thing with him wanting to be able to control Kanan. We're going to have to see how this works. But Kanan, I don't know if he getting irritated with Ronnie or it's the whole fact that it's the relationship between him and Famous that I think he's starting to feel bad for. I got to talk about Famous. It's something that I forgot to mention about Famous. When he was talking to this record executive dude or whatever, he actually mentions his real name and he tells him his name is Sean. Kanan's son, Sean. And I was like, oh, okay. So the whole thing is I'm wondering if it's going to come a situation where they do rebuild their relationship, but something does happen to Famous on behalf of Kanan. And, being the fact that was his best friend, he ends up naming his first son after his best friend as far as Famous, being that his real name is Sean. So I want to see how that's going to play out. But yeah, I did forget to mention that Famous' real name happens to be Sean. Of course, a good Easter egg being that that's Kanan's son named Sean. Given a take that, Kanan did what he did to his son, I'm not going to be surprised if he actually did end up killing Famous and he feel bad, so he ended up naming his son after Famous. I don't know how this shit going to play out, man, but that was interesting, and I like the way they threw that in there because we never knew Famous' real name till now. My girl Jukebox and her girl group TLC, aka Butter, they getting prepared pretty much for this performance, man. And Jukebox out there looking at everybody that's showing up once again. The chemistry, man, with everybody on this show. Like I said, the best spinoff, the best writing, the best acting. It's very believable. But she noticing everybody out there, Kanan there, Famous there, and of course Marvin and Rock there for support. But I really, 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 once again, shout out to the dialogue, man. Shout out to the writing team behind Power Book 3 and what they're able to do to make us get engaged with these characters, even the side characters we got now, especially with the woman that's running the group. Because she been on their ass, she been, saying tough love pretty much. But it's the conversation that they have right here before they about to perform. And she pretty much just, giving them that confidence, as far as that conversation. The way she pretty much telling them that she loves them. She talking to them like they her daughters. The way she embraces them, even after everything she done told them, but it was the truth. She was pretty much trying to get them prepared for whatever they about to do if they go to that next level as far as being a superstar group, which we know is not going to play off of Jukebox because we know what happens. But I'm just saying, man, that I really enjoyed that conversation because it seemed like it kind of brought them together more, even though, Jukebox and, old girl that's pretty much makes with Kanan now kind of got their conflict going on. But it does seem like this helped bring them together a lot more. And they pretty much do their performance. I don't like the song. I didn't like that song. I wanted some goddamn 702 vibes, some Escape or something. Like, goddamn, even with the, the TLC shit, why we didn't get like a little creep or something? Like, I don't know. But, hey, I get it. Okay. Jukebox came through, though. She came through with the vocals doing her thing. But everybody did get a chance to shine. And that's one thing I did like, the way they let everybody in the group get a chance to get their little moment in. So it was a good performance. Did nobody mess up a nut? Outside of this, man, Lulu. Drunk Lulu gets found by some popo. And I wasn't sure if it was somebody out there looking for him. Then I forgot that Rock and Howard had their conversation. So I was confused at first. I was like, oh, shit, they done got Lulu ass. Because I was thinking that after the captain and the task force cop and Bert, the Pops had that conversation. I was thinking that they was looking for anybody connected to Marvin now, and was they sending people out here to get anybody connected to the family, kinfolk. But nah, this was Howard people doing this, so it was gonna be interesting to see how this was gonna play out. What's going on, Tamika's Den? Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Tamika's Den. Make sure y'all go over there and check out her channel. I think she already done a review, and she probably will be doing another one with Moochie. Damn, I forgot. My bad. But I know you be doing something else with the old girl. But make sure y'all go over there and check out Tamika's Den. Definitely some good content over there. She always posting positive messages throughout the week. Definitely go check her out. You need a positive message for Lulu, Tamika. Lulu needs some of that positivity in his life right now. But yeah, man, Rock, Kanan, they still at it, man. So this pretty much them getting the opportunity to have a conversation at Jukebox, singing thing. But it's really the boy Kane Kanan is on demon time when it comes to Rock, bro. He really is not fucking with her at all. And she pretty much just like, yo, we gonna be doing something for Jukebox come through. And this nigga like, nah, I'm not fucking with y'all right now. Basically, he don't say it like that, but that's pretty much what he's saying. And Marvin pretty much like, yo, I don't care what's going on with you right now. I take my belt off right now, whoop your ass, and just Kanan just looking at his ass. Like, nigga, he dealing with a mass serial killer right now. You think he's scared of you, Marvin? He dealing with a mass murderer right now as far as Ron. Tamika, I'm trying to tell you, please, Lulu need it right now. But yeah, man, we pretty much got that conversation that I feel like Q and Bishop had on Juice. I ain't trying to tell you shit. I tell your mama you ain't shit. And that's pretty much what Kanan trying to tell Rock. Because Rock, like, you know what I'm saying? You're just done. You and Ronnie ain't going to be doing the business no more. And you can't be out here trying to scare social workers. And Kanan telling her, like, you know I can make some phone calls too. I can make some moves too. And it's like, I'm kind of getting scared for Kanan a little bit because it's the look Rock gives him when he walking away. Because Marvin, like, so you just going to let him walk away? You ain't going to say nothing? And Rock just got this look on her face. And you know Rock done some shit. She done some grimy shit. She put a gun in the boy book bag for him to get caught at school with. So I wonder would she go to the extent of letting him get put into a group home or some shit like that, which I don't think so, because that wouldn't make sense, because I think that'll make him worse. I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna do, but I think she's gonna go to the all stops to make sure Kanan stop fucking with Ronnie and stop moving the way he moving, especially with snapping pop. She not playing. But man, Jukebox. We thinking that Jukebox and the group thinking that some music executives done showed up and they pretty much about to find out which record label they about to sign to. But now we got the feds showing up. They need to have a conversation with Jukebox, and you know the whole thing with Marvin. And now they done had this whole conversation with the captain and Burt. Yeah, this once again, I don't think they're gonna kick her out the group though. I think it's gonna be the Army situation, which I'm gonna talk about. But we're going to have to see how this play out, but you already knew Jukebox wasn't going to say nothing. Howard, Lulu pretty much going into a whole drunk rage because he done figured out that Howard is the one that gave the information about Scrap to Rock. So now he pretty much trying to confront Howard. And you know Howard, we had this whole thing with Burke and her trying to run her mouth. And Howard didn't hesitate. Howard was just sitting there and once again, Howard did not want to do that shit. He was just looking at her like, how much do you really know? And Burt was like, oh, you want to know how much I know? I know the fact that you've been sitting there, got a son, Kanan, your son. I know the fact that you've been, pow. Man, Howard ain't trying to hear that shit. The only reason he ain't do this shit to Lulu because of Rock. That's it. And Kanan, being that this is his uncle. But yeah, your boy, he's still going through it. And he pretty much tell Howard, go ahead and do it, nigga. Go and do it. Like I said, Lulu is definitely damn, I can't get the word out. But he pretty much going into Kevin mode as far as Snowfall. I don't know if y'all Snowfall fans out there, but you know this the same actor or anything. But anyway, he pretty much just losing it, man. And once again, you got to remember, he's still drunk. So he's still going through that whole thing. But at this point, he's suicidal. It seems like he is suicidal at this point. Like he just ready to end it all because he's tired of the whole thing with seeing Scrap, the ghost. And you know he probably gonna start seeing Scrap Mom if he ain't already seen him. Hell, I'm surprised he ain't seen that nigga he choked out in the studio, the light skin. But Marvin, man, the moment I didn't know we was gonna get this time. I thought we was gonna get this in like the season finale. Or we was gonna get some of Marvin getting arrested and him saying that Gerald was the one that set him up. But this nigga Gerald, man, he pretty much still doing what he doing as far as getting high. And you know the whole thing with him leaving the girls in the car, but Marvin ends up coming to find him at the hospital, and my boy can't even breathe. Hey, shout out to Gerald Performance. The actor playing Gerald, he was trying to pull this shit off now. There's a couple of moments where I'm like, I don't know. But as far as him and the whole thing with him trying to catch his breath, and he going through the whole traumatic event of something that just happened, he pretty much let his daughter drown. Because he was trying to get high. And the fact that his other daughter had to wake him up lets you know he had pretty much passed out while his daughter was in the tub, because he pretty much put in the tub to get a bath with her while he can get some time to himself, what he called it or whatever. But he ended up letting her drown. So Marvin, like, maybe you do need to let your other daughter go away and let somebody else take care of her so you get yourself together. But this is pretty much Gerald's confession. He pretty much lets it all out because now he ain't got nothing else to lose, man. He just lost one of his kids. And he ends up letting Marvin know he been working with the feds. And it's that look and expression on Marvin's face. Once again, you know this, Marvin pretty much been kind of a jokester character. He always either eating. He pretty much kind of somewhat of comic relief that we done had. And like I said, he the most level-headed character we done had this season. Coming off of the first season, the transformations with him. But it's the look and the hurt in them, my man face, man. After that betrayal, knowing everything he done been through to pretty much try to help this guy. I mean, he showed up to a crack house to save this nigga. And the fact that he been coming through with his daughters, pretty much playing, like I said, stepfather to them, man, this was a crazy moment right here. But it's pretty much letting Gerald know, like, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't nothing. And Marvin telling him, like, he might go to prison because of him, man. Once again, I hope we don't get that, man. I did kind of feel like that is what we kind of got coming, but they don't got nothing. And that's kind of what we go into the whole interrogation with Jukebox and the Fed. And they letting him know, Jukebox, you know ain't gonna snitch, man. Come on, Jukebox. Laverne. But the cop pretty much trying to get some information on her father, and she pretty much letting them know that you ain't got shit, man. Either way, you wouldn't be in here talking to me if you had anything. And that's where she pretty much letting them know. And the Fed just sitting there looking confused. He ain't got no words because he don't have nothing. Even with what they got with Gerald, Marvin didn't tell him nothing. Speaking of Gerald, your boy overdosed, man. He can't take it. And the fact that he know he betrayed Marvin and Marvin said what he said to him pretty much throw him in the gutter. And the fact that now his other daughter been took from him, it's over. Your boy pretty much overdosed. He on some goddamn Chris Tucker shit out Dead Presidents pretty much. Straight up. But this was her saying, man, I ain't gonna front, man, because everything they had going on, and you could tell my man was going through some things, but it's the way everything played out. But at the same time, we know he ain't gonna be able to do anything against Marvin. So yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm just saying, man. The conversation we got there, Howard and Rock, though, because Howard pretty much telling Rock, like, look, man, you need to let Marvin go under the bus. Because Rock does end up finding out that, you know, Howard pretty much had information as far as Marvin go, because it was the whole thing with them telling him that they was getting they was closing in on Marvin. A lot of things and dots was connecting to lead to Marvin. And, you know, Howard never really told Rock that. So she ends up finding this out from Marvin, being that you know everything that happened with Gerald, and he done explain it to Gerald. So Howard is like, look, man, I'm making sure you good and I'm making sure Kanan good. Your brother gonna have to take it. Your brother pretty much gonna have to goddamn take one for the team. And Rock like, nigga, I don't throw my goddamn brother or my family under the bus. You tripping. And this is what I'm saying with Howard. Once again, looking at it from the point of view of Howard and everything he done had to do to come through for them multiple times, you kind of understand where I'm coming from. But nah, we don't want Marvin to go out like that, and we ain't trying to see that. But I'm trying to see how this gonna play out for Howard. But man, my boy, he gonna come through with the haymaker. He gonna come through with the Hail Mary in that interrogation room. Speaking of interrogation rooms, Jukebox. Once again, they ain't got nothing. And Jukebox, she pretty much telling them, y'all pretty much done ruin my life, because she's looking at it like y'all showing up to one of the most important moments in my life as far as the whole singing audition. She looking at it like they ain't gonna want to deal with her. They got a whole thing with them coming in, and they pretty much said it in front of everybody, in front of the woman and in front of her group members, as far as like, we need to ask you some questions about your family being connected to organized crime. Like, damn. So she feel like she ain't gonna get this chance again. So I wonder if this gonna be a play on her saying I may as well go into the army. And I wonder if she gonna feel a type of way with Rock now after this. So we're gonna have to see, because this is like the second time something that's kind of affected her life, as far as, you know, everybody, what they doing as far as the drug thing. You know, Kanan, and the fact that, you know, Nicole got them drugs from her, because, you know, it's a fucked up dynamic, because technically Kanan didn't do that. It's the fact that Jukebox did what she did by taking the shit from Kanan. But anyway, man, they have to let her go. They don't got nothing. So, Howard, man, can we please give a round of applause for Howard? Like, this is like the second time my man done came through and he had to play the position. Y'all remember the funeral for Burt? My man up there giving the alligator tears. He up there like throwing himself under the bus. He up there like, maybe I could have been a better partner. You know what I'm saying? But, they pretty much end up confronting Howard as far as the task force and his captain. And it's the whole thing with why did you go to Nicole's dad and pretty much tell him to go to, IA or whatever. And my boy Howard, he like, y'all gonna do this to me? Y'all gonna do this to me on some training day shit? My nigga tell him, you the one told me we need to do some shit where they ain't looking into the investigation no more. Basically, he throw the captain under the bus. Like, yo, goddamn ass in here be forgetting a lot of shit. Because the captain even at one point in time tell him, oh shit, I forgot. Marvin's daughter, as far as Laverne, I forgot that she was even a part of the whole investigation when it came to Nicole's daughter and they was dating or whatever. But anyway, it's the way my boy Howard in there talking to him. Howard ain't stuttering. Howard's getting them straight sentences. He telling them everything. Like, boy, they in there just like, oh shit. Well, and the way Howard looking at both of them, once again, round of applause. Howard, hey, he be prepared. He be ready. Anything you want to try to throw at Howard, he coming through and telling you anything you want to hear, and without you feeling any hesitation, without you feeling like he lying or anything, even though he pretty much is. But technically, he wasn't, because the captain did tell him to do that, so he wasn't lying. But nigga, dirty as hell. But it's just the fact that he able to just calculate anything they try to throw at him, and he's able to throw it right back at them, man. I got to give it to Howard, man. Congratulations, Howard. You came through with that one. Now, I don't know if this is going to stop the investigation or nothing, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this play out in the season finale, man. But I have to give it to my boy Howard, the way he just came through with that play, man, because anything they tried to ask him, anything the captain tried to throw at him, he was ready to answer that shit. Shout out to Howard. Kanan, Snap, Pop, and your boy Ronnie. Ronnie pretty much have to go confront Snap and Pop. Well, he didn't really confront him, but he pretty much like, why y'all didn't give me a warning that, Juliana cousin was going to pretty much tell him he can't move no work no more. And they pretty much tell him, you need to be thinking this because they was going to kill your ass. But we came through with that playmaker. We pretty much told them to lay off your ass. But they almost pretty much come to the realization that it's pretty much Rock is the issue, because the fact that Ronnie made a business arrangement with Snap and Pop, and now that investment pretty much get messed with, being that Ronnie was getting his work from Juliana, he is pretty much in the middle of this situation. And now they pretty much come to him like, what we going to do about this situation as far as Rock? So y'all remember OG Power, right? The whole thing with what Ghost did to Kanan as far as instead of killing him, he pretty much put him in jail, because the whole story with Breeze and the way they did Breeze, they killed Breeze. But, Ghost had all these ideas and the things he wanted to do. And the fact that Kanan, he wanted to do what he wanted to do instead of killing him, he put him in jail. So I wonder if they're going to try to play this shit out like maybe this was an idea even Kanan came up with at one time. And maybe he ended up trying to do some shit like this where he like, instead of taking out Rock, he ended up trying to get up put in jail instead. That's going to be interesting, because at this point, I don't know what he's going to be capable of, especially the way they talking to each other. Even though I feel like he ain't necessarily got to that point, he just talking right now as far as threatening Rock or whatever, as far as with that situation. But I don't know, man. Once again, I remember the way Rock was looking at him. It's going to be interesting to see how this play out, because are we going to get like a little war between these two at the season finale, even going into maybe season 4? I'm not sure. But yeah, they pretty much giving him a dilemma. They're pretty much giving him an ultimatum. Nigga, you got to do something with your mama. Well, there's going to be some problems, because we have a business arrangement, and you're a part of this now, and you don't just walk away. But yeah, man, outside of that, my boy Marvin, my boy Lulu, and your girl Rock. Your boy Lulu pretty much pleading, why y'all gonna do this to me? Don't kill me. Don't let her kill me. Come on, goddamn Marvin. Don't let Rock kill. I already know what it's doing, man. They taking this nigga to rehab. They not about to kill him. I mean, if they was gonna do that, they would have did this shit at the house. They pretty much would have been taking your body somewhere to dump. But your boy Lulu pretty much still drunk too. But he just pleading, man. Don't do this to me like this. Come on now. It's a good little scene though, because just the dynamic between, the two brothers and the sister. And the fact that, Rock, being that she kind of was the, leader, how this going to play out. And the fact that I wonder if she feeling any type of guilt of feeling like she don't put them in this situation, being that she did, being that she took Howard for his word, and she didn't necessarily give Scrap a chance to explain himself or anything, and she ended up doing what she's doing to him, and the fact that the whole order on D Wiz and what they did with him as far as Kanan friend. So a lot of this does play on to Rock as far as what Lulu going through and everything he dealing with right now, and even with Marvin and the fact that he didn't want to do a lot of this shit, but it comes down to really Rock, and even with everything she got going on with Kanan, the lies, everything is just built up to this moment. So I do feel like they taking him to rehab. They're not gonna kill him. He's gonna be in rehab. But I don't know how this is gonna play out as far as the investigation with the task force, or if they're gonna try to reach out to Lulu, end up going out there finding him. But with him being sober, is it gonna go to a point where he, like I said, want to just confess and he throw himself under the bus? I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, y'all let me know, man. Do y'all think they're gonna take my boy Lulu out, or they just taking him to rehab, man? I just think they taking him to rehab. They ain't gonna kill him. But yeah, man. Season finale is definitely gonna be interesting. Season finale is gonna be interesting. I'm ready for it. Once again, I am working on the Patreon, me and the deal. So should be up this week. Right now, it's under review, and I will be doing a live watch party for the season finale of Raising Kanan season 3. Y'all more than welcome to join me. It will be on Patreon. It's only $1 a month. So if you want to support the Low Key Cave, you go ahead and do that for your boy. Right now, like I said, it's under review, and I will be showing it after that's done. Other than that, next week we will be doing a live review for the season finale. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple people to join me, and hopefully I'm gonna see if I can join a couple people. Shout out to Brillo the Big Review. Make sure y'all go over there and check out Brillo the Big Review channel. All the good content you want as far as Power Book 3. He does a lot of like side shows, like verses, like battles. Like it's just a lot of good content he do outside of just doing normal reviews as far as the Power Universe, even with BMF and stuff. Definitely go check out Bill of the Big Review, and make sure y'all go check out Pretty Girl Loves Trap content. I think she's going to be doing a live review today for the new episode as far as Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, episode 9. So definitely go check her out too. And like I said, go over there and check out Tamika's Den when it comes to Power content. It's a lot of good content creators out there. But Real the Big Review is one of the ones, man. He be coming up with a lot of good ideas and just a lot of different ways to talk about the Power universe. So definitely go check him out. But as far as the Patreon channel that we are working on, like I said, I will be doing live watch parties for new TV shows, new movies. We're going to be doing live listening parties for new albums coming out next week. We're going to try to do it for Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign Vultures album volume 1. We're going to do a live watch party for that on Patreon. So like I said, if y'all want to support us, definitely come check us out. It's only going to be $1 a month. Definitely come through for that. Outside of that, let me know. Do y'all think Lulu is going to be getting took out, or y'all think he's going to rehab? And y'all let me know. Do y'all think my boy Unique going to show up in the season finale? Is we going to get a body finally? Are we going to get that confirmation that Unique is there? Like I said, Southside Jamaica Queen. Maybe we going to get a surprise, man. You never know. But outside of that, once again, shout out to anybody that was coming through. Shout out to Tamika Den coming through in the comments. Shout out to anybody that come through and check out the replay. We will be live tonight. We are doing Black parody movie versus. We're going to be doing Don't Be a Menace to Society While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood versus CB4. So make sure y'all come through and check us out for that. It's going to be definitely very fun. Outside of that, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.